Real Music exclusive.
I grew up like a savage.
More problems.
So speaking of that, what have you ever had those conversations, even with yourself or Dev or any other boxers that you know? How is it being a regular guy but still trying to sell a fight, because this is a show?
Yeah. I ain't never really, I never really asked Dev for real. 'Cause I don't really feel like it's something to it. Like, you know what I mean? It'd be real.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, of course it's selling the fight, but we finna get in there and fight. Why would I want to be cool with you? We gonna really talk some shit to each other. You know what I'm saying? So, when you see up there they be talking shit, they be hitting below the belt. Nah, that'd be real.
That'd be real.
That'd be real.
And having a big unk like somebody like Bill, who's turned into the ultimate showman, who's now the new Don King officially, right?
Yeah.
And you got that on your side. It's great for me, because y'all don't have to do it, right?
Yeah.
Like somebody said it the other day. I think it's perfect, actually. Because you don't have to do nothing that ain't you.
Yeah.
Like, man, talk to Unc, let him talk that shit. Like,
Nah.
go ahead, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
and that's cool to me, because you could just show up in the ring. Like, ain't gonna change nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, literally.
Outside of possibly getting in somebody's head, which if you're a professional, somebody getting that in your head in press conference, you just, you know what I mean? You weak. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
So going to Australia, right? And the drama leading up to with Bill not being able to go.
Yeah.
What was that energy like? And you know, you preparing to fight too, so it's not like he not just going for Dev, he not going for you either. You know what I'm saying? So what was that like?
Man, it was like, you know, our camp was kind of like in a frenzy a little bit. Like we got I don't know if you was there in Top Rank. So you seen like we got like a team of coaches, and Bill is typically the head coach, and so Bill's the one that usually is like the one talking and saying what to do, what not to do, and all that. And so like our other coaches, when it was time to go the first time, they was all like, you know what I'm saying, kind of like scrambling around because we just not used to Bill not being there.
Right.
But it all started to dial in, and when Bill was actually able to come, it was just like they like the glue.
Yeah.
And it just stuck. You know what I'm saying? Everything just stuck right in place. So for a hot second, like I said, we was all in a frenzy, but it came together.
Yeah. And that fight, so usually it's the undercard. You fought on the aftercard, which is something that we've been seeing a lot now in boxing, like especially with people like Turkey Al-Sheikh and people throwing. We've been watching these damn near all day tournaments, and then watch the fight we want to watch and the damn fights after, right? And so, how was that though? Because like now you're not fighting with an empty building. You fighting for a crowd full of riled up fans who man just lost. And then you fighting Australia.
No, it was hot. It was that first time it was hot, and what made it even hotter, it had like some fire, like on the like the aisle to walk out.
Oh, like the pyro shit.
Yeah, it was fire. And I was like on the neck, like damn, like, you know what I'm saying? People already, you know what I'm saying? Look like somebody finna throw a beer bottle at me.
It's hostile though. This ain't America.
Yeah. So like, you know, this is like the first time people actually booed me, like, because dude, I fought from Australia too, and people actually booed me, and it was just like, oh shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't really in here booing me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And I just hear my mom, you know what I'm saying, my brother, it's only got a few people in the crowd. I'm just like, man, this is weird.
It's
like,
weird,
you know what I'm saying? But got the knockout, and then eventually, like, just built I got a real fan base out there in Australia.
Oh,
so,
shit.
yeah,
That's dope.
Like, people be hitting me or text me on Instagram all the time, like, salute from Australia.
Oh, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, man. Which country is what that you fought at that was hard? Was it Bulgaria? Was it Australia? Which one was the most hostile?
I say Bulgaria. Australia wasn't nothing for real.
Okay.
Like I'm not gonna say it wasn't nothing, but like Bulgaria wasn't nothing because I'm still like inexperienced. Like what made Australia not nothing was me fighting in Bulgaria. You get what I'm saying?
Built you up.
Yeah, so it prepped me for it. Like, you know what I mean? So like I said, when I fought in Bulgaria, remember I told you Russia had 2 people in each weight class. So it's like 10 weight classes. So that's like 20, 30 people. They got hella coaches. You know what I'm saying? It's other countries in there. You know what I mean? And when I fought, in the first round, I got dropped by the Russian dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a flash knockdown. I got up and all I heard was Russia, Russia, and it's just like the whole building was just like it just seemed like the whole building just got small.
Yeah.
And I look over at my team, it's like 10 of them or something like that, and they just like, man. And then I got up, I started whooping his ass.
Yeah.
And all my team, I just seen them all cheering and jumping and all that. It just had me turned. But you know what I'm saying? I lost a close decision. I lost like a split decision or something like that. But yeah, like it was crazy. But
That's crazy, man.
but yeah, the adversity of it, the adversity of, you know what I'm saying, fighting in Bulgaria to the Australia was like, you know what I mean? And then when Dev won, it just made it like, oh, this shit's sweet.
Yeah.
They can't
We
fuck with
got
us.
him. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I heard Dev say the opposite about you at Chase Center.
No, for
He
sure.
watched you whoop ass, and he said he just got excited.
Nah, for sure.
Y'all finna go out there and
Nah, for
destroy
sure.
regions.
Nah, for real.
That's dope, man.
There was a lot of people in there.
Bro, I
crazy.
was there. That shit was so electric. It was.
Yeah. I fought kind of early, and it was a lot of people in there when I fought.
Yeah, and they was talking about you the whole time, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how many people you fucking know, but it seemed like everybody was related to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was running around there talking about you.
I got a lot of family.
Yeah, it seemed like everybody was like, because I didn't see you boxing first. Like,
Yeah.
people told me about you.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because they know I'm just so proud to be from Oakland. They
Yeah,
just like,
for
bro,
sure.
you don't know. You know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
kind of like when I first heard about Andre Ward. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, because like I said, I'm not a big amateur fan.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like you just come out the blue to me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But fighting at the Chase, bro, and dominating like you did, and I seen your celebration, what was that? Like, you at home, you like, yeah, nigga, like I did that. Like,
Yeah.
this me, this my shit.
Yeah,
Like,
not only was it like, you know what I'm saying, because I was at home, but dude, I fought. It was like a grudge match for real.
Okay.
So it was a little backstory behind it. I was supposed to fight, and so last year I was supposed to fight in August, and I was gonna be I was supposed to have my first, not my first, but like a big headline event on the Zoom, and so I was sparring over at Nate Diaz Academy, and they got a fighter named, the dude I fought, his name was Kilo. And so I've been knowing Kilo like since I was young. I used to spar his brother when I was like smaller, younger, and stuff like that. So I ain't never really knew Kilo, but I knew his brother. So when I went, I already knew that how they get down over there. I got out on one of his people. You know what I'm saying, we were sparring, and I whooped him, and we did like 4 rounds, and then Kilo had got in, and when he got in, I was doing the same thing to him. He getting mad though, and like I said, this was my first time getting ready to headline, and he started doing a whole bunch of dirty tactics, elbows, and trying to push me through the ropes, and just doing a whole bunch of dirty. And I told my brother, I'm like, hey, like, he keep fighting like this in this round, like, I don't want to mess up nothing we got going on, so I'm gonna just get out. So we going back and forth. He talking shit, I'm talking shit. My homie on the outside of the ring talking shit. He talking shit to my homie. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up just getting out after like 3 rounds, and we was going back and forth, and it was just a whole, you know what I'm saying, whole little problem. And that led up to the fight. You know what I'm saying? So when we seen each other fight, we was finna fight. It was like, all right,
yeah.
gonna see.
Now we under the lights.
Yeah, we gonna see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I did him like that,
Right.
the way I did him. You know what I mean?
Nah, that was dope, man. I'm glad you did do that, and you represented well.
For
But that
sure.
backstory is crazy, though, man.
He talked his way right into that fight, though. I can't even lie. He called me out. And
On
I'm
Twitter
like,
and shit?
I think on Instagram he tried
Okay.
to call me out, and all right.
That's
Got
crazy.
some.
And that's exactly what I meant by the shit talking kind of. It's like, are you going, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, are you going to talk your way into it, or are you going to show it's kind of like you just been fighting.
Nah,
you know
for
what I mean?
real.
You ain't been doing a whole bunch of talking.
I feel right now it's like woofing, like it's not really woofing, but it's like talking for what? Almost in a sense, like right now where I'm at, and anybody on my level, it's like we all building to get there. So let's just save it for when we get there. You
He
know
was
what I'm saying?
undefeated, right?
Nah, he had some losses.
He had some losses?
He had like 2 or 3
2
losses.
losses?
In there,
Okay, I thought he
something
was
like
undefeated.
that.
Wait, what's Kilo last name?
Madeira.
Madeira,
Yeah.
okay. He the one that had the losses.
Yeah.
But you did beat somebody that was undefeated. Was it a guy that was like 14-0 or something?
The last guy I just fought, he was like 10-1.
Oh, 10-1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was it like just with all this recent debacle, right? Like the Dev and Ryan shit, you being in the inside of the camp and knowing their backstory and their history, you hearing firsthand accounts. What was it like? Like, well, we seen everything that happened.
Yeah.
But what was it like after the fight was over, when Champ is walking out, when it's time to console? Because that's something that undefeated fighters don't know what it feel like.
For sure.
And including yourself. You don't even, at this point, you can't say much because you don't know what it feel like, right?
Yeah.
And so, how was that? Did it just seem like the world was coming down?
Nah, like, so for me, you know, I was there, like, to tell Dev, like, you know what I'm saying, like, always keeping it in the back of his head, like, you don't stop here, like, you know what I'm saying, we gonna, you know what I'm saying, take some time, you know what I'm saying, analyze some stuff, but it don't stop here, like, we can't let it stop here, we can't let him see you down, like, you know what I'm saying. I was just trying to, you know what I'm saying, make sure he was good, make sure Dev was always good, and check up on him, make sure, like I said, make sure he was good, but just kept it back because at the end of the day, like, if I'm always here for Dev to keep that fire in him, like, I'm always working to get to where Dev at. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm here, you know what I'm saying, not motivating you, not, you know what I'm saying, what am I here for? You get what I mean?
That's real shit.
So Dev, you know, of course he's gonna be down. It's a big stage, and you know what I'm saying, something to him, like, you know what I'm saying, that was big for him to lose on that stage. So like I said, if I'm here not trying to motivate you to keep going, keep pushing, what am I here for? You know what I mean?
That's real, man. That's real. And one thing I want to say while we on that subject is just to everybody that's out here, if you love boxing, if you truly a fan, please go back and watch whatever they want to call the golden years, whatever years it was prior to the Mayweather era. And the reason why I'm saying that is because a loss doesn't define a fighter.
For
Even
sure.
though Dev is undefeated. But I'm saying a loss doesn't, this is for all you future fighters, fight fans, a loss does not define a fighter. And that goes for Earl Spence, all these guys who y'all try to get on for having a loss. Sugar Ray Leonard, the people I admire, Roberto Duran's of the world, all of these Haglers of the world, all of these got in there and rumbled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is a win-lose. Somebody's losing.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? So for all you guys who think that this shit is about staying undefeated and staying ducking and all that ain't what this shit about,
Nah,
man.
for sure. We definitely want to keep our O.
Yeah.
But it's about taking them risks.
But we taking them risks because that's not a fight Dev had to have.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
He could have definitely won and fought it.
A tomato can, yeah, easy. And just say he could run the numbers up. 10 more fights in a row, killing. But he wanted to take that risk.
He prided himself on legacy. He prided himself on, you know what I mean, all that type of stuff. So.
And even with that, just your take on cheaters. Like, and have you ever experienced that or been close to it outside of a situation, outside of that one? Have you ever seen it like in the juniors or?
Oh, nah, I mean, probably when I fought that Russian.
Oh, the Russians. Yeah, you said the Russians.
yeah, probably when I fought that Russian.
Now, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Fighting him, do you feel like you felt something? Like this? Like,
So honestly, like, he definitely was stronger than what I was used to. Like, you know what I'm saying, fighting these kids in the States, definitely wasn't as strong as him. But I start once he hit me with that one shot in the first round, and I got up, I started whooping his ass.
Whooping his ass,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was just still a little tit for tat, but I was whooping his ass. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it wasn't none but, you know what I'm saying, to know that. Like I said, when I came out, the nigga looked like Ivan Drago. Like, I was like,
yeah.
whoa, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And what weight was that?
I was fighting 152. Yeah.
Damn, y'all, that was some big youngsters.
Yeah, nah, for real. I wish I had a picture I'd show you.
Yeah.
Nigga arms was like this. I'm like,
Damn.
golly.
And you got into a few war words after that, right? And it seemed like people like to get at you They like to antagonize you and put you in there. But one thing that you said that I thought was interesting, like you said exactly what we just said. Like when we thought it was a loss, that it's a loss. Like y'all, instead of taking the opportunity to challenge him when you could have, you knocking him down when he lose. You know what I'm saying? But I seen you. Well, Tank, I guess, got at you. Yeah. What was that about?
So we actually got into it 2 times. So
okay.
What time?
I was talking about after the fight.
So directly after the fight, I had tweeted like, you know what I'm saying, my boy be back. Like he took a loss, like bosses take losses, like you know what I'm saying? And Tank gonna say something like you next, like you could be next or something like that. Like
yeah.
Like come on, be for real.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if that was real, like, you know what I'm saying, brother, come see me about something. Like, we ain't finna just do all this Twitter, internet. I probably won't never see you. Right. I only seen Tank in person maybe once, twice, you know what I'm saying? Never said nothing.
Yeah.
They all blue.
I'm just trying to stay racked up like you.
Put an 8 in a 1 and do magic. Tryna stretch hair on like elastic. Eco-friendly drug dealer, I don't waste no plastic. Use all 4 corners of that baggie. All I ever wanted was a bankroll. So I pull up on Champ before the bank close. Say no to stank hoes and stank clothes. No paramedic pimpin', nigga, we don't save hoes. Yeah, rest in peace to Lil' M. My